We're running out of time, Mace.
Right, sorry. Then you'd lose your shit.
Yeah, but it is just a scout frigate. It's pretty cheap to make.
Don't just say that. I mean, come on, man. I just got Scout Frigate. I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Well, this isn't your scout frigate. It's my scout frigate.
True.
Main B, main A.
We were at main B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure main B is right here.
It in fact to be.
Yep. Oh my god.
Mason, how does this keep happening to you, man?
Because he's wandering off.
Well, he was with me. I was right behind him. I killed the guy as soon as he killed him. But
Yeah, no, the guy just rushed me. He also had an automatic, and I was using that gun I was using.
yeah, he had PPSH, and Mason just had an SPT-40.
By the way, guys, never use the PPSH.
No?
It is a horrid gun. It's a wretched abomination.
Have you ever just used gotten on someone's ship and then just oh wait, you couldn't. Never mind.
Boy. Hello. Hi, I don't stream often, but when I do, I stream Dos Equis. But tis, if you will. Today I think I'm gonna be playing some Doom too. But before we begin, let's look at the community page. You win the game, y'all. Okay, cool. I like how they made a boat with the Doom engine. I've not seen that before. We're not even going to talk about this one. Codename Demolitionist Intermission Scene. I don't understand. What kind of mod is that? Okay. Cool art. What? Raspberry Pi Zero toy chainsaw that runs Doom. This man shoved a Raspberry Pi into a chainsaw and ran Doom on it. You know, props to him. That's just cool. That's a cool piece of art right there. That's cool. Playthrough in 1 hour and 43 minutes. That's cursed. Okay, the fact that he made a John Romero doll is very strange, and I don't like that at all. Unless he bought it on Etsy or something. And even then, that would still be weird. I don't understand. This is a cool piece of art, though. It kind of encapsulates the hellish kind of fantasy vibe Doom gives off, while also maintaining the sci-fi aspects, of course, with the gun and, well, the gun. This is rather strange. Everywhere you look is a portal to another world. The black mirrors of every screen are portals for cybernetic devils. The augurs prophesied this usurpation of civilization. You just didn't know it would be at the hands of powers most ancient. Your whole life you've never even seen the stars. The zenith of civilization brought to its knees by a technological barrier. That barrier has been broken. I don't recall this being from the original Dooms. I wonder what mod it could be from. This is another cool piece of art. Again, I wonder what mod this is. This is rather strange, but kind of cool. Superb art. Brilliant. I could play this mod. This looks quite fun. Who is that? Who is that? What? Oh, yeah, that's kind of funny, I guess. Kind of weird as well. Yeah. Let's see what this is all about. The man was just trying to use the bathroom. It's quite interesting. Brutal Doom is quite interesting. Classic. Doom guy would never step as low as to allow that to happen. But he would allow that to happen. Yeah. Interesting. Well done, sir. Huh. Like, I wish they Spire .wad. Okay, let's look up Spire.wad. I want to know what these are coming from. Like, these mods. What? 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 Let's see if... Okay, here we go. It's very large. Oh man. So apparently it's like an hour long. Or just watch a video on it and actually play it. You know what I mean?
Welcome back to Dome Cannon Games Random WAD Review, AD Edition, as in after Doom. Well, after the release of Doom 2016. I haven't picked it up yet myself, but what did everyone else think of it? Anyway, today's map is a replacement for Doom 2, Map 1, released in 2005, and includes a new music track and a new sky texture. It's also a huge WAD. Though not the biggest I've ever played, the Spire is still absurdly huge. By the way, this was sent to me by a friend of the Facebook page. Thanks for all the suggestions, guys. I'm getting tons of them, and way more than I can ever review, but it's been a lot of fun checking them out. So how big is the Spire?
Oh,
well,
dang. Okay.
According to the accompanying text file, it has about 2,400 sectors and about 2,300 monsters on Ultraviolence. Yeah, it's one of those. Okay, it's not as over-the-top and gimmicky as something like Nuts.wad, but it does toe that line between reasonable design and insanity. I mean, every corner I turn is another room crammed full of enemies. Waves of enemies, and it's tough. I mean, I only played this on Hurt Me Plenty, but that's still over 1,100 monsters. Now, on the upside, there are some interestingly designed areas and some nice, if sparse, architectural details. In some areas, you'll be able to power your way through on a first try, but In others, you really need to know what you're jumping into in order to survive. Just be prepared with that quick save button. Whereas a map like Impossible was heavy on mind-bending puzzles, this map is obviously very heavy on combat. Now, I'm not a big fan of such combat-soaked maps, at least not when it gets so drawn out and tedious, and the combat here is the primary reason this WOD takes over an hour to finish. But compared to some, this at least has some redeeming features, and even surprised me a few times, especially with the final boss room, which is pretty epic. So if you're like me and your attitude of more combat does not necessarily equal more fun, then I might suggest using a mod like Brutal Doom with this one. It makes the fights a little less tedious and it keeps you on your toes, since a simple screw-up can give the enemies an edge. In terms of navigating this massive map, it's still pretty straightforward. Just be vigilant, pay attention to switches, and you should figure it out. I got totally lost for about a half an hour because I missed one tiny little switch that had gotten a bit too much blood on it. As large as the actual area of the map is, the secrets are surprisingly few. Only 6 in this hour-long trek, but with the sheer amount of baddies here, you'll probably want to do your due diligence in finding them. They can help a lot. It probably also goes without saying that you'll need a limit-removing source port like Z-Doom or the like to play this thing. You'll also need to make sure your source port allows you to fly over monsters, since there are a few situations in the WOD I can think of where in order to survive you basically need to crowd surf.
Oh, we were gonna look at not start one. Okay, hang on. Not.wad is just one of those gimmicky kind of wads that aren't really that fun to play. I'm thinking of like match 3. Yeah.
Greetings everyone, and no, this is not an April Fool's video. We're gonna play some
See what I
Nuts
mean? It's
3.
more
Look at this,
gimmicky than
12,000
anything.
enemies surrounding us. So I figured
It's
yesterday
really weird
I played
too. Look
the
at that.
Mucus Flow, and that one ended with the Starlight exit. And look at that, in front of us we have the Star Temple. So I figured, this is some kind of sequel, even though this was made before the Mucus Flow. And people requested this map pretty often, including Nuts 1 and 2, but Nuts 1 is impossible to get 100% kills. Nuts 2 I don't even remember, and Nuts 3, this one stuck out because of the cool graphics and this ugly BFG. And
That's
this
a
BFG
very
is really
ugly
awkward to
BFG.
use. It behaves exactly the same, except that the projectile is invisible. And so is the BFG tracer impact. So it takes some time to get used to this weapon, especially because you don't get visual feedback. But if you have the muscle memory to deal with to use the BFG, you can deal with all the enemies just fine. So let's go for the invulnerability. There we go. Grab some cells, grab the medikit, and now we just blast ourselves through the group of enemies. And our goal is to get out of here.
Yeah, I'd say
escape
so.
The circle of death. So here we go. Here's the Mancubus layer. Okay, come on, let me through. I forgot to grab one
Oh no.
energy cell pack. Okay, I got out. With a lot of luck, I must say. Okay, now I need to be careful not to get sniped by the chain gunners. Also look at the kill count go, 8,000 kills already. Brrr, yeah!
Dang.
Okay, we're just gonna run in circles, and we're just gonna make everything in fights. You know the drill by now with slaughter maps. Infight is key. I was getting a wall run here, that's why I'm moving so fast. I gotta be here quickly because there's a supercharge. Alright, chain gunner, I see you firing at me. Die. And you too. Die. Yeah, this map is a bit glitched by the way. Some enemies are stuck inside each other. And there are actually
Same.
2 chain gunners out of bounds that you cannot kill. So getting 100% kills is not possible. So that's a bit of a shame. Also gotta be careful not to step on this secret teleporter. You can see a star on the floor, very faint. there's a sign here. That's another WAD made by BPRD. That's very far away. Oh. Okay, let's not waste too much time here. So yeah, we're just gonna run in circles, make stuff in fights. And in a bit, we're gonna have to deal with the hardest section of the map, and that is when the archfalls spawn in. But I have a strategy for that. See, these enemies are stuck. If I stand still, all those projectiles will kill the chain gunners. But yeah, let's just do one more lap, and then we're gonna review the archfalls. And that's the hardest bit because there's... Just to be safe. And start killing these archfalls. Also there's some archfalls up here, but I know a method to kill them quite easily.
Such a strange
Anyway,
map.
let's grab another invulnerability. And let's face the cyber demons. You can push them off because this is boom compatibility, so... No, I shouldn't have grabbed the invulnerability, by the way. Should have waited. No, that's okay. Let's just push them off. Okay, off they go. And now we need to drop down here. And I hope I don't catch any cyber demon rockets. And I almost did. See, I should have grabbed the invulnerability here when dropping down, because this is the dangerous bit. No, you don't. I hope no cyber demon appears behind me. Yeah, those invisible BFG shots are really awkward. Okay, how many cyber demons left? Should be 1 or 2. And they're not here. I think they're more up. Anyway, let's drop down. A lot of rockettrons here. But they're pretty easy to deal with. Oh, hello. There's a cyber demon. Can you infight? Sweet. Man, he dropped very far. Okay, let's restock on cells. Any cells over here? No. Power down that I don't want. Okay, cells. Alright. Let's drop down and take down the remaining arachnotrons. Please die. I don't have many cells left. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here, but still I want to take down... Oh, I still hear a cyber demon. Huh. Yeah, so I still want to take down those archfalls, and like I said, I have a method for that. Equip the rocket launcher, and then from here we can kill them. I don't know how many there are, but I'll just keep firing. I think that's all of them, okay. There's still the cyber demon left, so I think he's down here. There he is. There we go. Alright. Let's restock on cells. We've still got 5 cyber demons to kill, also that archfall. It's in the dark. This one. There. Whoa. Look at this place. Okay. I'm not gonna. Okay. Oh man, I cringed so hard. Imagine dying to the final Cyberdemon. Did I grab sauce? No. Did I waste all my sauce? Oh man, what a cringe fest. Come here, Cyberman. Alright, let's go. We should be done. I think I pressed all the switches on the... Yes, okay. Then let's quickly get out of here. Okay, we press some switches here. And then we touch the starlight. And then we're done with the map. 2 missing kills, that's okay. Let's go. There is Nuts 3, another legendary map. What can I say? It's laggy, and that's it. And very, very doable. And at least, to my knowledge, the only Nuts that can be 100% can be done 100% kills. Although Nuts 2 probably also, but Nuts 1 is.
I don't know.
Oh, they made it to Linus Tech Tips. As you guys see, Linus Tech Tips, very well-known content reviewer, has reviewed Starforge Systems, my PC company. Oh boy.
On the surface, I understand the appeal.
Yeah.
System building looks like a pretty easy gig.
Yep.
At $1,000 a pop, all you gotta do is sell 3 of these a day and
That's $1 million.
$1 million company. Easy,
Yeah,
right?
True.
Except for a few small problems. The margins are piss poor. The chances of shipping damage, are extremely high. And no offense, but the customers are a nightmare.
Well, I can't laugh
They'll
at
blame
that.
you for everything. From game crashes to slow Windows updates. There's nothing I can do about
Yeah, see, no.
all of
Customers
which
are
is
great,
why
guys.
I'm extremely
Yeah, customers are
skeptical
totally
about the
great.
survival of Starforge
Okay,
systems.
here we go.
Everything about it screams doomed to fail.
Thank you.
Like the ownership group being a bunch of Twitch streamers with no
Yes.
obvious business acumen. The executive
To be fair, I did go to business school, but okay.
team being composed primarily of ex-employees of Artesian
Yes.
Builds, a system builder that only recently imploded in spectacular fashion. And the absolute cherry on top is that the reveal went so poorly that aforementioned Twitch streamers
They gonna put me right up there, huh? It's like, look at this. Who did this? Yeah, who did this? I never read this fucking article. Can you believe this? Wow.
started perma-banning their critics. Of course, I am fully prepared to put my money where my mouth is and find out if I'm wrong.
I do think that Mizkif unbanned everybody after that, and it was the mods doing it. I don't really know, though. It was on his channel. I have no fucking idea.
So,
Don't quote me on
we
that.
purchased their Horizon Creator Edition PC, a system that costs $3,500 US. Is it a
That's
good
the
deal?
top of the line
Is
one.
it well built?
Let's see.
Does it work at all by the time it arrives? Oh, who sponsored this mess?
Ridge. Ridge Wallet has redefined the traditional wallet with a compact frame and RFID blocking.
While we unbox
Let's
the
find
system,
it out.
let's talk a little bit more about the Starforge Systems team. It was created by a collection of Twitch streamers,
Jay
notably
Schlatt, oh my
Moist
gosh.
Critical and One True King Network, which includes Asmongold, Mizkif, and a number of other notable streamers.
He's crossed out. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah.
It's going to be
can't
run
believe they
by
put
the
him on that
ex-COO
picture, man.
of Artesian Builds. For those of you who aren't
Yeah.
familiar with the different C-suite positions, the COO is the one that basically runs the show.
Yeah, he's the one that does all the work.
but doesn't necessarily get to make all the decisions. So
Yeah.
they certainly brought in someone with experience. However, that experience didn't help them with the launch because there was immediate backlash to their high prices and
You know, it'd be really
supposedly
fun to start a computer building company. I'd rather enjoy that.
terrible. Were they terrible?
Yeah.
Oh, and terrible configs.
However,
And
I wouldn't name it Starforge. Oh my gosh, you know, that's such a streamer, like a Twitch streamer kind of name. You know, Starforge. It's just like, come on, man.
then fanning.
Yeah, we fucked that up. Like, I mean, straight up. I mean, that's. I mean, we fucked that up. Like, I mean, you know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Like, there ain't no hiding it.
The fire, the Twitch streamers perma-banned users that were critical of the PCs on their streams. Starforge Systems then responded by dropping all prices by $100, and they
Again, this was on Ms. Kiff's stream. Okay, this is not. We did not make this decision, but this was on Ms. Kiff's stream.
adjusted their configs based on community feedback. I mean, that's pretty smart, just crowdsourcing the actual work of configuring your computers. By the way,
Well, I crowdsourced my whole job, like I'm doing right now. It's what I'm good at. I mean, that's just, yeah, like, what do you mean? Yeah, there's nothing new.
we took a lot of care to order this PC anonymously so that we wouldn't get any special treatment. I actually have no idea what I just got for $3,500 US.
All right, let's see it.
That's a lot. Oh, wait. Due to the controversy, we actually were refunded $200. And
Okay, all right, see, we did something right. How about that? Yes, see, look at that. We refunded it, and we gave them some of the money back because we like prorated the value of the PCs. All right, guys, it's at least one W, okay?
weeks and 2 days
one
later,
W.
this is what arrived.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate, I will tell you that they are not using completely proper packing materials. Our logistics department informs me there actually was a second outer box, but unfortunately, it's already been picked up. Either way, double boxing is effective for both improving the resiliency of your package and making it less likely to be stolen, since apparently it was a completely nondescript box. So,
Oh, because it doesn't. Because like if you have a box that looks just like a computer box, some guy is walking by, and they're like, there it is, big win. Yeah. So all right, we did do the shipping the right way. And again, guys, I know there's a lot of people that want to have it shipped to Europe and stuff like that. This is one of the reasons why it's harder to do, is because we want to send it to people and have it work.
good job, Starforge. Not quite as good as custom packaging, but a lot better than just counting on the case package. In
Good
fairness
enough.
to them, absolutely nothing seems to have been damaged in shipping, though. Not even any.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. I'm feeling a little bit better now. This isn't that bad. Okay. It's another W.
bashed in screws, which can be a
Great.
common one. This PC has apparently passed 3D Mark. Last I checked, 3D Mark is not actually a pass-fail test. It does issue a score, but I'm actually just being a butthead about that. That's a very valid way to burn in a system and make sure that it is functioning correctly and that its performance is within what's expected for that config. Props to Starforge Systems, by the way, for using these. These chemical expanding foam bags are not quite the best way to protect the inside.
Hold up.
Is within what's expected for that config. Props to Starforge Systems.
Oh, look at that. Wow, what a surprise. Look at that. All right, we got 3 W's so far. This is going pretty well.
By the way, for using these chemical expanding foam bags are not quite the best way to protect the inside of a system. That would be maybe the acrylic braces or metal braces that builders like Puget Systems or Tier 1s include with their case designs. But given that they're using off-the-shelf enthusiast tier cases, this is about the best way to make sure that no matter what case they're using, all the little gaps are going to be filled in.
Right,
With that
so
out
the
of the
things
way,
don't
I
get
guess we
moved
can take
around.
a little bit of a closer look at the system. We're using 3 deep cool 120mm fans at the bottom. They've got a bottom to top airflow configuration. That's valid. Top mounted radiator,
Okay,
meaning
good,
that our
all
pump
right.
is at the lowest point. So from a longevity standpoint, it's a nice to have. I would have liked to see little peels like this probably pulled off, since there's no need for the customer to remove that, but that's a nitpick.
I disagree. I think that peeling the things off is very important. And it's people, that's like a fucking ASMR satisfying
agree.
feeling thing. Yes, it feels good to peel the bitch
Yeah.
off. It does.
Makes it feel like it's
Fun
your
though, I
product,
like
you know?
'em.
I don't know. This 4-pin is not quite
You're wearing
seated.
it
That
in, you
clip's
know?
not fully engaged. It's probable that the system will work, but if I pull on this, you can see it's not actually secured in any way. Oh my god. This other one has half of it not engaged either. Okay, that's not good. You got to make sure the clips are engaged, guys, especially if you're going to ship the system. I want to make it clear that I'm not approaching
Boy,
this
let me
skeptically.
look at
Gotta make
that.
sure the this other one has.
I see, because it's not like this one, it's like this one. Yes, that is an L. That is a big L.
Half of it not engaged either. Okay, that's not good. You got to make sure the clips are engaged, guys, especially if you're going to ship the system. I want to make it clear that I'm not approaching this skeptically because it's Twitch streamers doing it. I'm approaching it skeptically because I know how easy this business appears to be, and yet how many little things are very difficult to get right. 24-pin is seated correctly. USB 3, other more different USB 3. Cable management, actually, I would say is a strong A-.
All right.
Well, actually,
All
this
right,
is
that's
tough to me.
good.
I'd
Yeah.
give it an A on the front.
Fuck yeah, all right, that's good. Ariel does an amazing job putting together the PCs. I honestly, like, whenever I got my PC, I thought the cables weren't in it. I was worried. I was like, man, like, it's just, well, am I going to have to put these in myself? No, they're on the other side.
I haven't looked at the back yet. Not bad. This case hides cable mess well, though. Whoop. Though, any points that you assign for the
That
case,
one's not our fault, okay?
points
That
for
was
the
not our
SI,
fault.
They picked the case, didn't they? Okay. Courtesy connector for a future
It's user
GPU
error.
upgrade. Actually do like to see that, even though it's a modular power supply. Extra cables stuffed into the hard drive cages. I'm fine with that. EVGA 850G6. Yeah, perfectly good power supply. I would
Okay,
expect
good.
to find it on more like $1,700 computer. What am I gonna find when I dig deeper? Let's
What's
take a look
this?
at the included accessories at any rate. Wait. Did they just attach? Hold on a second. I thought they specifically left a courtesy PCIe GPU connector. Did they just attach all of the cables to a modular power supply? These are courtesy cables. So you can plug in a hard drive without actually running any cables? Well, where are the rest of my cables then? And I didn't get a single Molex connector. Modular power supplies are not an excuse to not give me the capability to plug in the other cables. The dumb part is that you guys already have an accessory box that you could have put them in. There's no benefit whatsoever to holding on to them. What are you going to do with your mountain of modular SATA cables?
Is it in mine? 'Cause Shit, I need to send them a message. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Let's look down over here. Okay, give me a minute. Amazing. No, it's okay. I just had to double check. Okay, here we go.
No, David, don't cut the camera. I'm demoing one of the best features of the LTD Store screwdriver. You can pick up big thumb screws, and they don't fall off when you're trying to get them into position.
That's
See
good.
that? Love it. LTDstore.com. Wi-Fi antennas, power cable,
Okay.
yes. Is this just some trendy thing that I'm not trendy enough to understand? Okay, 3080 Ti.
As an owner of the company, I didn't know what that was for either. It's still in the box. Yeah, I didn't really know where to put it, so I left it in the box.
That seems pretty reasonable at this price point, assuming pandemic pricing.
Yeah.
If you buy the Creator Edition PC
Oh, you
now,
glue it on the pump, okay.
you get a 3090.
You get a 3090 in this same
That makes
machine?
sense. I don't... Yeah, I hear you, Bigfoot. It's a freaking, what's that movie called? Inception. It's like the inception of streams. Like you said, I'm a streamer. Well, I'm not a streamer, but I'm streaming. A streamer. Watching a video of something that Linus definitely probably streamed. Yeah, you're not wrong.
If you buy it now.
Yeah, so we had the option of a $100 refund.
So our $3,500 purchase was knocked down to $3,400 because of the scandal, and then was knocked down another $100 because this tier has a $3090 now, and we kept the $3080. Okay.
You make a fair point.
All right, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does
there
it
we
have
go.
32 gigs of RAM at least? Yes. 3600 megatransfer, CL18. Wait, hold on a second. This is an Intel platform board. Why are we using DDR4? Guys, this is interesting. Oh, wait, it's just loose in there? I had assumed that was some kind of print that they had done on the case itself, which I guess means...
Why is that loose in there like that?
Their deception was effective. Oh, it's got lighting on it, so that's kind of cool. So it's an acrylic light panel doodad.
Yeah, but it still shouldn't be loose. Like, it should be glued on or something. Okay, you say aliens are streaming your stream outside the simulation. You know, probably. The only use for humanity is probably entertainment. Like, they just look down at our suffering and are just immediately entertained. But today they specifically chose me. But anyway, I'm saying, like... Excuse me. Like, they should have glued down their logo or something. Like, they should have even used tape. Especially for a $3,500 computer. Like, my computer that I built 2 years ago wasn't even $1,300. It was around $1,200. It should not have been... That computer should not be that expensive. They should have a much lower markup. You say, even they could just use clips to hold it on to. Yeah. Yeah, we might be the Truman Show. And yeah, they should have used clips.
No? Okay, that might end up looking kind of neat. I'd say that level of modding has got...
Well, it makes sense because they're stars. You see what I'm saying? Star Forge.
Stars.
They're stars. Light equals right. Yeah, it's that simple. Wow, it's got lighting. Well, I mean, you know, people like getting the fucking PCs and having them sparkle up. I mean, what's so crazy about that?
Yeah. Yeah, the man makes a good point.
Like a, you know, a $50 upcharge, $100 upcharge even. Definitely a couple of mistakes, and I have some big lingering questions about the value proposition, but nothing too egregious so far. Let's go ahead.
All right, that's pretty good. Nothing too egregious so far. This is sounding a lot like most of the things that I do. Yeah, that seems good.
Peel the front panel, a moment of truth. You guys ready?
After this, I want
that is a
to search
very
that.
uninspiring light up feature. Surely it lights up a little more than that.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh, shit.
Hey! See?
Hey, yo.
See? It's got the stars.
Windows. Okay,
it does got the stars.
All right. Well, yeah, look at again.
See? Wait for Windows.
Look.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
It totally is. Absolutely. It's good, very, very cool. Saved, yes. Honestly, bro, like, whenever that red light came on, I'm gonna be real. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, man. Now it was another thing. Oh, fuck. This is a red light. Oh, God. Watch that red light there. I was so stressed out.
That's
It's
pretty
another
cool
more
looking.
drama.
They did a cool thing.
It's not a dick.
It's not? I thought it...
It's not a dick.
I'm so disappointed.
I
It should
promise you
be.
guys it was not.
Gonna be a
What am I doing watching this
feature, but
video
I, for one,
then? My goodness.
appreciate that they chose a penis rocket for their logo. This is clearly supposed to be a cock and balls.
It was...
He's so disappointed.
I hope, please, don't...
Deny that this is
No,
a
it's
cock rocket.
clearly.
That's not! Are you kidding me? Are you?
To be fair, Linus has to make his people laugh as well. So, I mean, he's gonna find every little detail to scrutinize.
I feel like I'm the only person.
Okay, it doesn't look like that. I didn't think that the first time I saw it. The first time I saw it, I was thinking of like a Galaga rocket, I think. Or maybe not that. Something similar. Like, what's the other game? It's not Galaga, it's, oh, I don't know.
It's not a pit. It's a hammer upside down.
Oh, it's a hammer upside down. What? Okay, it looks nothing like a hammer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That does not look like an upside down hammer. It looks like a rocket. Literally looks like a rocket. Like, if you wanted to make that look like a hammer, like, make that little tip smaller. Make the tip smaller. Like, okay, that looks nothing like a hammer. Oh, okay. Okay, they're going for kind of like a Thor hammer, I'm guessing. Look, make the tip like that big, you know? Don't make it like 1/4 the size of the entire thing. Like, that makes no sense. And if you want to make it look like a hammer, then, like, differentiate it a little bit from, like, the lines. Like, make it a different shade or something. I don't know.
It's an upside down
I mean, there's a vague cock resemblance, but it's not bad. Yeah, you're right.
hammer. You know what the problem is? It's the head of it's the bottom of the hammer looks like a dickhead. It looks like a circumcised dickhead, and that's why people think that it's a dick. It is. And I don't think this is it. It's just the fucking head. I still don't think that's enough reason. It should be squared. We might do that.
Yeah, I think you should. I don't like the logo.
Guys, it's
I don't
not
think
a
it's
dick,
bad.
though.
I don't think it's bad. It doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like. Like, it doesn't look like a hammer. It looks like I don't know.
See, here's the thing. If you look at the design, the line here, you see, like, so, okay, all right, here's the thing. So, all right, just give me a minute. Let me think of how much it is. Okay, all right, so here's, all right, so it's like a square, and so the line is just cut here, but it makes a larger geometrical shape, and that's why it's like this. I'm not stroking a fucking... All right.
Penis rocket.
Okay. Very quiet. Good fan curve tuning. Well, good fan curve tuning for quiet. We'll have to see that it ramps up appropriately under load. We've apparently already loaded up some games. Really what I want is to play my favorite game called Hardware Info.
Hardware
info on here?
Hardware
no.
info.
You have OBS?
No.
Wait, this is from a streaming company.
Hardware info. That sounds fun.
That's a good question, and the reason actually has to do with end-user license agreements. That's a big part of why you are not able to not only install software on a pre-built computer without a special agreement, but in many cases, even set up Windows. So you have to go through that out-of-box experience.
No.
That's because the end user...
I never read the end user license agreement for Streamlabs OBS, so I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, that's totally why we didn't do it. Yeah, we knew about this. Yeah, we knew.
Okay, I'm gonna change the name of the stream. Streamer watching Linus Linus. Okay. I wish I could spell. That would help. Streamer watching Linus reviewing his computer. Okay, I think that's a good title.
We knew about this, and you know, we want to make sure that we cross our T's, dot our I's, make sure we're staying above the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we knew about this.
Yeah.
Has to set that up themselves, or they technically have not agreed to the terms of using that software.
Oh wait, I think that it came with Windows already set up.
It had a creator account?
Yeah.
You should double check that, because they're not really supposed to do that. I mean, they're not the only ones who do it, but it's not the right way. I mean, it has a Windows license. Hey, where the hell's my Windows license? It's got to be on the bottom. Okay, this is getting kind of not funny. Where the f is my Windows license?
I forgot the Windows license.
There wasn't anything in the accessory box, and I don't see the Koa anywhere on the chassis. Technically, because the license is digitally bound to the motherboard now, I should be able to continue to use this license as I normally would, even without the little sticker. But you are super not supposed to do that.
Also confirmed, set up by Star.
Oh man, that would be. I would freak out if I found out my computer company didn't use Windows licenses or didn't install them on the computer. I would freak out. Bigfoot says spelling has gotten 10 times harder now that everything has autocorrect and spell check have kind of dumbed down society, I think. Definitely.
Forge when it arrived.
Like, yeah, I used my phone for everything until I got my PC. And most PCs implement spell check, but less so than phones. And so I realized how reliant I was on spell check when I switched over. It was quite extraordinary.
And it was set up by Starforge when it arrived. Okay, yeah, that's extra, not how my...
Like, one thing that makes absolutely no sense. One thing that doesn't have spell check is a freaking sticky note application. It does not have spell check. Let's see. I love Etsting. Yeah, absolutely. It's not even a word, and yet there's no spell check option. Do you think of all applications that would have spell check, you would think that Notepad would have spell check, but it does not. I don't understand why. Makes no sense at all. I think I have a note. Yeah, I might be wrong. Okay, Notepad doesn't have it either. Okay, that's kind of a relief. If Notepad had it and then freaking sticky notes didn't, then I would be mad. I guess it's like using a Segway to move everywhere after years you'd get really bad at walking. Yeah. I love the scene in Over the Hedge. I don't remember who says it, but I think one of the animals says, like, and here's a car which humans use because they've slowly lost the ability to walk. It's like, you know, he's not wrong. Yeah, and you're right. Freaking sticky notes should have it. It makes no sense at all. Like, sticky notes is pretty useful. It just doesn't have it. Let's see. Google Keep is much better. It's a browser-only application, but it has spell check. Yeah. Google Keep is much better. I use it instead of Notepad now. I found that Google applications tend to be a lot better than Microsoft applications. Even if they're typically only usable through Chrome. They're just better. They're less complicated, and because of that, you can do less with them. But I never found myself using 90% of like Microsoft's features, so
Need the
I don't know.
paper
I prefer Google's applications
for that?
because of their simplicity
Yeah, I didn't know that was a
and superiority.
thing.
Microsoft wants you to do it. Random streamers
anymore.
who've
I
never
don't-
run an SI, yeah, I get how you could overlook that, but ex-COO of Artesian should know better. Enough faffing about. What is this thing?
Okay.
Okay.
And like Google Keep syncs, it can sync to your phone. Just like with every other Google app, it syncs to your Google account, so you can have it on your phone or your PC. It doesn't really matter.
Hey, it's a 12900KF. Really, at this price, you need to save $10 on
And
the
same with
onboard.
Notepad. So I don't think. No, okay, you can't. I don't think you can get Notepad on your phone, but you can get OneNote. I just found that OneNote was so freaking complicated on a mobile device. I stopped using it. It's good for PC. It's like using Microsoft Word to keep notes. It's just really weird. It's like almost too many options. The screen click, it feels like it's just not intuitive, you know? It just doesn't feel like a modern program. It feels clunky and old. Microsoft makes mostly better PC OS than everyone else, but yeah, 80% of everything else they do sucks. Yeah, you're right, they do. Their security also sucks in comparison to Google's. Yeah.
Graphics?
Actually, that's one of
I've never had my Google account hacked before, but I have had my Microsoft email account hacked. A couple times, actually. I don't know if it's because it was connected to my school or what was going on, but yeah, it was. Yeah, I've only had problems with Microsoft. I've never had problems with Google before.
the things that they changed. Now, when you buy this PC, it comes with just the K
Regular
because
K.
people got really mad that the creator PC
Didn't have
not-
quick sync.
Yeah, it does not have.
Yes, people were very upset about this, and we decided to just give the people what they wanted. Yes, all right, good. I was worried.
quick sync.
Yeah, okay. 3080 Ti, 32 gigs RAM. Okay, do they have XMP enabled? This is a good thing to check. Yes.
Sorry, I'm looking at something.
We're running at 3,600
Okay,
data transfers
alright,
per
good.
second.
Yeah, they should stick to making Windows. I would argue their Xbox. Excuse me. I would argue that Xbox is doing well under Microsoft. It's. I'm not gonna say they make good games, but they run Xbox very well as a company. Most Microsoft games are lackluster. They look good, but they don't play well and they're kind of glitchy. Halo Infinite is a good example of that. Okay, Halo has good gameplay. It looks good, but it doesn't run well. And it's just an unfinished product, and it's very obvious that they rushed it for the Xbox launch. So yeah, I'd say they're doing good with Xbox, and they're doing good. Yeah, they're doing good with Xbox. Windows 10 is good. Windows 11 seems to be okay, even though it's had a rough launch. It could be so much better, though. It's so strange, like, the Linux community can release so many freaking updates to so many different distros and have them work fine. But Windows tries to release one operating system. They can't get it right. It's so... Excuse me, Microsoft releases Windows and they can't get it right. It's so strange that a multi-billion-dollar company that big cannot get an operating system to run well. I don't know, it's weird. I'm not saying that Windows 11 doesn't run fine. It just doesn't exceed any expectations. Yeah, they said Windows 10 was the last one. And honestly, I don't really see why Windows 11 needs to exist. All it is a freaking reskin of Windows 11. That's all it is. It has auto HDR. But like it's not necessary. Like most games have HDR built in them already. You don't really need auto HDR. I think the future of Windows could possibly lie with an AI implementation. Somehow, like, you know how Clippy was a thing in Windows 98? Like, just have like an AI assistant that wasn't freaking annoying like Cortana is. I think they can implement AI as an assistant, I think that'd be cool. Maybe, you know, get it to do some things for you. Honestly, I don't really see a reason why they would need to update Windows again. I mean, obviously there's security updates that need to happen, but definitely not anything else. It doesn't, you know, it just doesn't need to happen. Yeah, Windows does, yeah, Microsoft does rush every release of Windows. It's weird. Every time they make a new OS, they literally just need to stop and spend another 6 months fixing the bugs in it before they release it to the public and force people to update. Yeah, I have disabled Cortana as well. I just found no use for her. There's absolutely no use. She just got in the way. They just need to improve what they've already got. There's no reason to remake it. Exactly, and that's why they were right about Windows 10 needing to be the last Windows. Like, they were right when they said that. There's no need to make another one. But people like new shiny things, and certainly the PC community dives on every new thing they can get, especially with Microsoft. And like, of course they were going to release it with Windows 11. Of course they were. But yeah, I don't know, it makes me mad. It's just, there's nothing that Windows 11 can do that Windows 10 can't, that is actually productive. Sure, there's cool new features, but there's nothing, there's like no new productivity boost that you get out of using Windows 11. Which is like the entire point of an operating system, is to improve freaking productivity. That's the point. Just to make things clearer and more productive for you. They aren't even remaking any of it, really. A lot of the core of Windows is actually really, really old C++ code that was written decades ago. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It's, like you said earlier, there's really no point in updating it. They don't need to. An operating system is, all it is Windows, pretty much, and some applications. That is all an OS needs to be. Because most people do the development for it. Like, Chrome isn't a Microsoft app. Discord isn't a Microsoft app. So far. Freaking They don't need to make every app for it. They just need to make the platform. And then let everyone else do the work for them. Like, there's really no way to improve Windows. Okay, let's see what the upgrade. I've not really looked into it. I know. Okay, here's one thing that's kind of cool. But again, unnecessary. Windows 11. Let's see. SSD. What is this? Direct storage? Okay. I want to see what this is about. I suspect that I expect that they basically just add optimizations to fix bugs in that core code, and then make slightly different looking, slightly more efficient wrapper for it. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine that they're doing anything else, or that they would even need to. Direct storage. Since it replaces older APIs, direct storage has a lot to offer to developers. For starters, decompression at the CPU level is no longer possible after transferring game data into your PC's RAM. Direct storage, on the other hand, incorporates innovative GPU compression methods. Is it really innovative? Is it really? Or is it just a new method? There's no delay in rendering graphics since this GPU receives large amounts of compressed data at once. It doesn't have to wait. Modern high-end GPUs are required to decompress data at a faster rate than CPUs. If there's like a huge boost from it, maybe it's revolutionary. For games running on Windows 11, the new direct storage improvements will have a more significant impact because direct storage API is now incorporated into Windows 11. The improved memory stack system in W11 allows for better performance than the legacy OS stack in W10, and future Windows patches won't change the legacy features. Interesting. Direct storage is, yeah, okay. Direct storage is, it's just a memory compression tool, essentially. Nothing freaking revolutionary there. Windows 11 is great if you care about performance. Microsoft talked about the performance benefits and optimizations in Windows 11 in a YouTube video. Overall, the performance benefits in Windows 11 pretty much come down to the way that the newer OS handles system processes that you usually see when you open Task Manager. Alright, Bigfoot, I'll see you in a bit. For some reason, I cannot update to freaking Windows 11. I don't know why. Let's see. PC health check. Okay, we're downloading a PC health check apparently. I've done this before. So, for some reason, okay, this is a custom PC build, and for some reason I cannot download Windows 11 on it. Let me show you what happens when I click update. So, okay, no, it just says this PC doesn't currently meet the minimum system requirements, which is a lie. Because it better. I spent $1,300 on it. Okay, so you have to get this app called PC Health Check to tell you why you can't download Windows 11. It doesn't really put me out of any time or anything. It's not really a detriment to my life. It's just a little inconvenience. Introducing Windows 11. Check now. Okay, TPM 2.0 must be supported and enabled on this PC. And then it gives you a way to enable your TPM 2.0. Most PCs that have shipped in the last 5 years are capable of running Trusted Platform Module version 2.0. TPM 2.0 is required to run Windows 11 as an important building block for security-related features. TPM 2.0 is used in Windows 11 for a number of features, including Windows Hello for identity protection and BitLocker for data protection. Option 1. Use the Windows 11 security app. Okay, run settings, update and security. Windows security. Device security. Okay, we have device security open. See how to enable TPM for more information. Or check your PC manufacturer's support information for instructions. What? If you do not see a security processor section on the screen, PC may have a TPM disabled. How to enable TPM? I don't see a security processor listed here. Security. Let's try another method here. Okay. We're going to hit Windows key R. Okay, type tpm.msc. Okay, here's something new. If you see a message saying compatible TPM cannot be found, your PC may have a TPM that is disabled. Yeah, okay, so we have a disabled TPM. You need to enable TPM. These settings are managed via the UEFI BIOS on your device. Okay, so I'll have to go into the BIOS. Which I can't do while I'm streaming, but I can do it later. Not that I'm going to upgrade anytime soon. I have no need to, because Windows 11 is unnecessary. What? Oh, back to the dick computer people.
Good. I just noticed something.
Oh no. This light is supposed. Wait. Is it possible that on this case, they intend for this light to be a drive activity indicator? Let's check. It is possible that that was miswired or was intentional, thanks to Lee and Lee. It's also possible that Starforge hooked up the front panel indicator LEDs incorrectly. Power LED? Oh my God. The power LED is plugged in backwards. It won't affect the performance of the system, but there's just no excuse for it when the legend for what plugs into where is silk screened right onto the motherboard less than an inch away from these headers.
Look,
The look on his face, like,
look,
what?
it is all right. Okay, so
I'll be right back.
the text is pretty small, though, right? I mean, yeah, it's pretty small. It's pretty small text. I mean, it's look. At least it's not catching on fire. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure. Like, you go through the end of it. I don't see any fire.
Got my streamer hat.
Department. This should be. Wait, is this him next to a dumpster? Oh fuck. Okay. Oh fuck. All right. We got a little bit more time. No. It's okay.
Also a royal pain in the butt for the end user to try to fix this. And then hard drive LED, yes, is plugged into hard drive LED. So that is intended to be the hard drive LED. It's a constant blue illumination, and then it blinks red with drive activity. So it was only blinking red. Man, you can't be a professional PC building company and be bunging stuff up like that. I do still have questions about the thermal configuration of this machine. I would really prefer to see some intake right here. Normally this case would have a spot for fans so that you're drawing some nice fresh air in for the AIOs instead of relying on preheated GPU air. I can't fault the acoustics. Still quite quiet.
Always the acoustics fault.
No complaints about performance either. I mean, 12,900.
All right, and keep in mind that light problem. He even said it's not going to affect performance. Although it was, look, it was a fuck up.
KF is a 12900
Dang
KF.
right it was.
It's hard to go wrong with a 3080 Ti. Okay, Penis Rocket Computer Company. It's hard to go wrong with a 3080 Ti.
Like the streamer, freaking Esmond Gold. He didn't even know what to say to that. Look at his face when Linus says that.
12900 KF, and it's hard to go wrong with a 3080 Ti. Okay, a Penis Rocket Computer Company.
He just hits pause and just. He's probably reading chat or something, but like.
It's hard to go
just
wrong
insulting.
With a 3080 Ti. Okay, Penis Rocket Computer Company.
Oh wait, there it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Oh boy. That is
It's low, yeah.
It's no, we're not gonna rebrand. We don't need to because it's not a penis rocket. It's not. So
I still think they should rebrand. That's just me.
there's no reason we don't have to rebrand because it's not true.
I think he's just kind of stubborn.
After a couple of
not
little
true,
errors
guys.
out of the gate, although kind of embarrassing ones,
It might not be true, but it still looks like a freaking penis rocket, okay?
I think it's time for us to take a look at what else is in the market and see how you stand up.
Okay.
While their system was in the lab, Starforge
Oh, thank God. I was. Wait.
also responded to some of our other comments, first explaining why they feel being owned by Twitch streamers is a huge advantage.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so that was the context behind the dumpster. Okay, good. That really stressed me out. Yeah, that stressed me out a lot. Holy shit.
Yeah.
For them. First, it means that their marketing costs are essentially zero.
Yes.
And second, that it adds a level of credibility to their company. That kind of sounds like the same thing to me. That's pretty much marketing. But
Yes.
I will admit that while Starforge has existed for only a couple of months, having streamers behind it means at the very least there are public personas who can suffer damage to their brand reputation if
It can also reflect poorly on the brand if a streamer winds up involved in some form of controversy. Well, here's the thing, right, is that everybody was pretty upset whenever I ninja looted that one piece of gear, but the company was able to get through it. It's totally fine, guys. Yeah, it's totally fine, you know, absolutely, yeah, I mean, I was able to live through that, and remember that one time I didn't play Final Fantasy that one day? That was some rough days for Starforge, but, you know, we were able to get through it as a company and as a team. It was totally fucking fine, yeah, it was absolutely totally fine.
Starforge screws over their customers, and it means that they will have fairly deep pockets to keep the company running in at least the short to medium term.
Oh yeah, that's definitely right. It's like if something's wrong with this, like the thing is, if somebody gets a bad Starforge PC, everybody gets to know about it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody will fucking know about it if there's something wrong with one of our PCs. Because they could be like, wow. Well, they need it's because half of the people, whenever we announced Starforge, thought that like, oh, well, how are you gonna make the PCs? Well, Nick ends his stream early, so what do you think he's gonna be doing for the rest of the day? They think we've got Nick back in the warehouse putting together the PCs. So yeah, that's it.
And from what I can tell anyway, they seem to be building towards doing everything properly in the long term.
We try.
While they did kind of screw up the Ubi, from what I've been told, Windows these days is typically a digital key with no physical COA required anymore, and they're currently in the process.
That is my understanding, but I do not know that.
Of being onboarded to the Windows SI program. So anything that needs to be changed there should be changed soon. As for the Artesian build stuff, well, I can't tell you everything they told me because it's still getting litigated, and I quote, "We don't want to give that man any more money." But the whole executive team for Starforge was already assembled and signed with OTK before Artesian imploded. And Nick...
Yes. How fortuitous that was. Like, it was actually a very, very convenient outcome. That, you know, before we announced our PC company, one of the main competitors blew themselves up. That was great.
Yeah. The CEO of Starforge and ex-COO of Artesian got pretty emotional when we brought it up, saying that his wife had wanted him to leave for years, but he knew if he did, the jobs of everyone he'd hired would be at risk.
Yeah, they had like a bunch of like that. Honestly, like that shit was. Like the more I learned about it, the more the more I'm glad it's not happening. You know what I mean? Like it just sucked. Like that's it. I've heard many stories. I'm not gonna repeat a lot of them, but yes, I've heard many negative stories.
And he left, and well, he was right. Everyone that worked for him lost their job, and some of them didn't get their paychecks.
That's also important to keep in mind. Is like I know everybody was like celebrating the W's about how Artesian got fucked over because they didn't like, they didn't like scuffed Star-Lord over there, doing the rerolls. But the reality is that there was a lot of other people that worked at the company that just tried to do a good job, and they got fucked over. So yeah,
freaking picking at this mic fuzz.
That's also the reason why I didn't comment a lot on the Artesian controversy, is because at that point we were already making Starforge, and so not only were they a partner of ours, and it would make us look bad on a professional level, but also I thought it would be in bad
I got it for free
to badmouth the company whenever we knew that we had our own coming out. You know what I mean? And so that's why I actually really didn't talk about it a lot.
You need to get like one of those shavy things and shave it down.
I wish nothing but the best for Nick and the rest of the refugees from Artesian builds. I'm not going to bring them up anymore. But I'm also not going to be giving you guys any pity points.
Great.
You do need to figure out the QC errors that resulted in some of our connectors not being fully plugged in and some of them being incorrectly connected. We've provided this.
Yeah, I'm going to look at mine after this and see if that's a problem with mine, and we'll look and make sure that we have this, because I mean, the thing is, like, he's right. I mean, there's literally no excuse for it. It's fucked up. Like, that's it. I mean, like, yeah, obviously in the grand scheme of things,
I mean, at least he's owning up to it.
Also, these things these did not have to happen.
So yeah, serial number, and they say they'll be looking into it so they can help to fix their processes.
Still doesn't change the fact that their logo is a dick rocket.
Solid price to performance ratio if we're going to be able to recommend your system.
Okay.
And I have some great news for you guys. LTT Labs is finally set up enough to start testing systems for us.
Okay.
And the Starforge system here actually did pretty well.
All right, there we fucking go. See that? Oh my god, that's a dub. Look at that. See? It's because you fuckers sit in there and you're like, this is a ripoff. This is a ripoff. And we brought the price down. People are like, that's not enough. We did it again. And here we go. See?
Yeah, there you go.
See, I fucking put all this effort into it. Yeah, the L is coming. Sorry, bro. No, it's not. It's not. This is a good one.
Compared to this system with similar specs, their performance was plus or minus 5%.
That's
which
very good.
I guess shouldn't win them any awards. But when you compare them to the competition, where system integrators might forget or forego features like XMP, while the likes of Dell might give you a proprietary motherboard that has no expandability, or HP might have the power limit of your CPU set so low that it actually does have much worse performance, I think they actually do end up with an award here.
Okay, all right. See, this is pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. All right. See, we're doing pretty well,
I need to
guys.
link my server on my channel.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good compared to the others. Yeah, this I'm happy. This is an overall. I will consider this an overall W. However, there are still 3 more minutes left in the video.
The value proposition, though, is a little bit more difficult. Obviously, when compared to a DIY system, StarForge gets crushed. We were
true and real, and I'm gonna make this completely fucking clear. You will always be able to build your own PC cheaper than you can buy a PC. That is a fact. I'm not going to talk around that. I'm not going to act like that's not true. The reality is that a lot of people don't like buying their own, or putting together their own PCs. They don't feel comfortable doing it for whatever reason. That is obviously the value add that having a pre-built does, but it does cost more money. Yes, I'm not going to go around and be like, well, actually, if you look at these prices, no. Yes, you can 100%. If you are looking for the best budget option and you have more time than money and you don't have a lot to spend, you should absolutely think about putting together your own PC. But please, before you put together your own PC, please make sure that they are compatible. I bought new RAM for my PC, and guess what happened? It didn't fit in my motherboard. And then after I bought a new motherboard, guess what happened? It didn't fit for my power supply. And $4,100. This was 10 years ago, okay? I didn't fucking know what I was doing, because I think a lot of people, what they do, I think that, in my opinion, this is the way that a lot of pre-builts work, is that you buy a pre-built and, you know, you upgrade it over time. I think that is the gateway into building your own PC, which is buying a pre-built. My mother bought me a pre-built in 2004 from Sam's Club. It's an old HP PC, and I upgraded it in Wrath of the Lich King, or I think it was like Burning Crusade, somewhere around there. And so I think that's what a lot of people do. They buy a PC, and then over time they upgrade it, etc. Yeah, PC part picker. So yes, I would absolutely say that if you want to do that, make sure that your parts fit together. You know, make sure you use a compatibility thing, because you don't want to have the same problems that I did. You don't want to be duct taping a box fan to the side of the PC because your AMD Radeon 4650 fan doesn't work. Just a random example. Here, you know what? Real quick. Take 5 minutes. Probably 5 seconds. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Oh no.
Right there.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not. Oh, that's not it. Okay, never mind.
I
guess it must be later on. I'll have to find another video.
Was that his old
videos
setup?
of the, there it is. It's right there. See, there's the box fan.
Oh no.
And yes, I would have to move it closer to the PC. Yes. Yes, I would have to.
Oh, he's come a long way. I'm sorry. I'm like, my goodness, no. What are those little black things on the floor?
There it is. It's right there. See, there's the box fan. And yes, I would have to move it closer to the PC.
Look at all those cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait. Hang on. He's not showing it, the whole picture here.
Hello, everyone. shoes. That thing I found in the street.
You found it in the street, okay.
That's my bed.
Oh, that's his bed. That's cool.
Wendy's.
Wendy's, yeah.
Just, yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't even remember when I had that.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, is this... That's gotta be a joke. That's not a functioning desk.
Here's my desk.
No, it's not. It's not your desk.
Fucking awesome.
No, it's not.
And I've got up here, we have some Whataburger numbers, some fucking Mountain Dew, more McDonald's drinks. I probably have...
You got a telephone there.
30 McDonald's drinks here. And see, first it started on my desk, right? And then put a couple of them behind my monitor. Ran out of room. Started putting them down here. And this is the one from today.
Oh yeah, it still has ice in it.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
And then I have some from over here. This is actually where I've been putting them recently. That I don't even know why I put that.
Well, they ran out of space, so we had to put them over there.
I got some on top of my computer.
Okay, the man stores drinks on his PC. What?
There. And let's see what we actually have in here.
I mean,
fuck.
Okay, how many chairs does he have in this one room?
Let's see what I've got here. This is actually where I've been putting them recently. That I don't even know why I put that. I've got some on top of my computer.
Those black things on the floor disturb me.
There. And let's see what we actually have in here. Fuck.
Okay, he's got a couch, a chair over there in the corner. A recliner. An office chair.
These red cups. Let's see. It's like pink lemonade. That, let's get a better look at that. That's molded over Coke.
Oh.
That's more molded over Coke. This one's one of my favorites here. I don't even know how long this has been here.
Oh, God.
That's just disgusting.
Yeah, it is. Clean it up.
We have... that one's only starting to mold.
Ew.
So, got a little bit longer on that one before I really, kind of feel bad about leaving it in here. This part's actually clean up here. Actually, I don't know if I have to clean it anymore because I still have, probably put like 5 or 6 of them there.
No, you still need to clean it.
Character. Asmongold. There's Chiefs. I had Chiefs. There was one time.
No.
Another time right there. Chiefs.
No.
Actually, the desk isn't even really that bad. I thought it was worse. Fuck. Oh, movies.
Movies.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, there's another chair. Okay.
There we go. That is the fucking battle station right there.
It's... I mean, listen, I know I have a bit of a cleaning problem. Actually, I'm quite a clean person. I keep a clean room. My past room was quite cluttered at times, but I could walk, It wasn't dirty. It wasn't full of food. It wasn't necessarily the most organized room in the world, but it wasn't dirty. It wasn't full of food. Yeah. Jordan Peterson would be very angry with Osmongold.
I steal those numbers, right? And then I order my food and they give me a number, then I switch the numbers and I complain that they didn't give me my food. So I'm fucking awesome like that.
It needs less chairs.
That's the end of the movie.
I bet the rats left this place to find better living conditions. Yeah, probably. I have this handy technique for cans and cups. Keep a trash can in my room and take the shit out when it's full. It works every time. Thanks, Hank Hillbilla. Pepperoni Playboy says, you know that he drank the wrong drink at one point or another. You know it. This guy is a millionaire today. Just remind yourself of this. Anything is possible, kids. Well, at least he's immune to most diseases by now. That thing I found on the street, yeah. The most disgusting person I've ever seen. I love it. Subscribe. Asmongold reacts to Asmongold's lair. Okay, I want to see his reaction to it.
This is the Asmongold's lair. This was whenever... This was at the height of my fiending career. I was...
Yeah.
And look, it's like the top post right here. And I'll pause this video and you guys can listen to me. And
seems like he's cleaned himself up a bit.
A very, very young Asmongold. I was about, let's see, when was this video uploaded? August 10th, 2010. And it has 372,000 views. Not videos, though. Why was I going to say that? So here's my room.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. That's me, by the way. That's how I like to introduce the video. Can you imagine that? Hello, everyone. It's me. It's your boy, Asmongold.
So original.
That would be terrible.
I've heard a lot of people saying that I exaggerate things.
So right here, this is the beginning of the room that you guys can see.
It's just worse every time.
Right here,
makes me want to freaking go vacuum. I don't even need to.
So I just threw everything on the floor. And there's my Super Nintendo. There's my Wii. And there's just a bunch of cords everywhere.
I, make things.
And over here, this is my other table. I've still got that table right there. And that's Zach's fucking couch, because I wrote it on there. It says that. That's a coffee table with my magic cards on it, and some other power strips going around, and this is where I would sleep.
More than what they are. And that's true. But not in terms of my room. A lot of people think that it's actually not as bad as it is.
Bad as it is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think it be as bad as it is, but it does.
But it do. It do.
Today, but
That's my... You know where I got this? Off the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want...
Looks like it.
I don't know.
Many years ago, Taco Bell used to have this thing. It was called 5-layer nachos.
I remember that.
And it was $1. And that was all I could afford. And I would eat 5-layer nachos. Those were 5-layer nachos.
Yeah.
Lose the memory.
Back when Taco Bell was decent.
3 drinks here.
So you look right there, we've got a McDonald's drink.
McDonald's.
And
yeah.
McDonald's.
Where is it? I want to make sure you guys
Mickey
see
D's.
this. This is a very important lesson for anybody that doesn't know. This is a Long John Silver's cup.
McDonald's.
Now, the interesting thing about Long John Silver's is that you have to eat it before you get home. Because if you wait for you to get home, it's already gone bad.
Yeah,
because it's
true.
so greasy.
Here, this is McDonald's. McDonald's.
I don't like Long John Silver's. It's, ugh.
Right there, that's my bed. That was from a sofa mattress we got off of an ad at Craigslist. And basically what happened is the sofa mattress wouldn't fit up the stairs. So we just took all of the cushions out of it, which is what that cushion is right there.
Fun, okay.
And we just took the mattress and I put it on the floor. And I still have it. It's right down there. I still, of course, have this this thing.
Why?
Right
fuck is that? Whataburger? Taco Bell? Shoes?
8 years later, he still has that mattress.
So there's this was like some sort of a sex toy that we found whenever we were about 12 years old, and we kept putting it on our faces and our heads, and my dad knew what it was, but nobody else did. And he thought to preserve our innocence, he just wouldn't tell us, and he'd just tell us to wash it off.
Yeah.
So this is like this weird thing that we found. I remember we found it in the street. Like Zach remembers this. Like Zach remembers this exact item. We would put it on our heads.
Why?
And my dad was just like, you know, he didn't know what to say, right? He didn't. He was just like, yeah, okay, this is, you know, it's a new age, new kids, you know, it's a new world.
Yep. New world.
Street.
New priorities.
This one, that's my bed.
That's my rabbit right there. I told everybody that I put holes in the rabbit so I could stick my dick in it. That's actually not true. I never did that. I didn't need to use a hole. But People thought
Yeah.
that was true, which I thought was funny because it's like obviously that's
He
a
didn't
joke,
need to
and it
use
was
the
a
whole-
meme because of a furry interview from like 10 years ago. But people aren't that big of losers on the internet, so they didn't remember that.
Yeah, okay.
No, guys, I really didn't. Like I did not. I didn't. I never
Seems
did
a
that.
little
Never
desperate.
did that.
Wendy's. Just
It seems a little
Just yeah.
I don't even remember when I
a little
had
defensive there.
that.
So this right here, guys, this is right
how old
before
he
we get
was.
to the this is the main event, the main attraction. So if you guys thought my room was bad, here we go. There it is,
Ah, yeah, the Holy Grail here.
right there.
It's beautiful.
So I've got all that. That's my character right there on my my Drake during Wrath of the Lich King.
I love how just off-center his monitor is from his chair. Just like, it's just in the corner. Like,
Those
my
were all of
gosh.
my drinks right there. Obviously, I've got my keyboard tray. That's my phone if I ever needed to call President Obama. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a direct line right to the White House.
Right, yeah.
And those are a bunch of Whataburger numbers that I stole whenever I would go there at 2 a.m.
Here's my desk. There you go.
And I zoom. See, look at this. See, this is how self-absorbed I was. I zoomed immediately onto my character, writing the mount that I, of course, got on the mount before I made the video, so I could make part of the video about the fact that I got this mount.
mm-hmm. Smart man.
Character, fucking awesome. This is Drake.
Fucking awesome with his Drake. You hear that?
Awesome. This is Drake.
Look at that, dude.
And I've got up here, we have some Whataburger numbers, some fucking Mountain Dew, more McDonald's drinks. I probably have 30 McDonald's drinks here. And see, first it started on my desk, right? And then put a couple of them behind my monitor. Ran out of room. Started putting them down here. And this is the one from today.
You guys see how important it is to know? Like, you guys see why I can hear soda?
Yeah.
Is because if I get the wrong one, that's a bad day.
That was good.
Yeah.
And then I have some from over here. This is actually where I've been putting them recently. That I don't even know why I put that. I've got some on top of my computer there.
That's a HP computer my mom bought me from Sam's Club.
And
I had that computer ever since I was 14 years old. I went on MySpace on that computer.
let's see what we
It's
have
actually right here. Here, it's right here. I never got rid of it.
Got magic cards too.
I hope he doesn't use it still.
Let's see. I'll zoom over. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It's like pink lemonade. That
So I just have like a random Pokemon card on my desk. Like I never played Pokemon. I just had a card. That's all.
Yeah. Right. Makes sense to me.
get a better look at that. That's molded
Okay,
over.
I'm just yeah. Oh man. Oh, what is this dumb bud over here?
Let's see. I'll zoom
Picking
over.
his
Oh, here
nose.
we go. Here we go.
It's like pink lemonade. That
No, I'm not picking my nose. I'm just rubbing my nose because it's sore.
So I just have like a random Pokemon card on my desk. Like I
I
never
rub
played
my
Pokemon.
nose a lot.
I just had a card.
I don't know
That's all.
why. Yeah. Right. Makes sense to me.
get a better look at that. That's molded
Okay,
over.
I'm just yeah. Oh man. Oh, what is this dumb bud over here?
Let's see. I'll zoom
Picking
over.
his
Oh, here we
nose.
go. Here we go.
It's like pink lemonade.
Okay, I'm just gonna let this infinite loop happen. No, I'm not I'll be picking right my back. nose. I'm just rubbing my nose because it's sore.
So I just have like a random Pokemon card on my desk. Like I
I
never
rub
played
my
Pokemon.
nose a lot.
I just had a card.
I don't know
That's all.
why. Yeah. Right. Makes sense to me.
Get a better look at that. That's molded
Okay,
over.
I'm just yeah. Oh man. Oh, what is this dumb bud over here?
Let's see. I'll zoom
Picking
over.
his
Oh, here
nose.
we go. Here we go.
It's like pink lemonade.
Okay, I'm just gonna let this infinite loop happen.
Mm.
No, I'm not I'll be right back. I'm just rubbing my nose because it's sore.
So I just have like a random Pokemon card on my desk. Like I
I
never
rub
played
my nose a
Pokemon.
lot.
I just had a card.
I don't know
That's all.
why. Yeah. Right. Makes sense to me.
Get a better look at that. That's molded
Okay,
over.
I'm just yeah. Oh man. is this dumb butt over here? Oh no, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna let this infinite loop happen. I'll be right back. This is funny. No, this is content. This is content. I don't know why. Yeah, right. Makes sense to me. Okay, I just yeah. Oh man. Oh, is this dumb butt over here? Oh no, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna let this infinite loop happen. I'll be right back. This is funny. No, this is content. Oh no. This is content. How long should I let this go? Just getting worse and worse. Oh no, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna let this infinite loop. This is funny. Oh no. This is great. This is great. Oh no. This is content. How long should I let this go? Just getting worse and worse. This is fantastic. Oh no. Oh my gosh. This is funny. Oh no. This is great. This is great. Oh no. This is content. How long should I let this go? Just getting worse and worse. This is fantastic. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh no. This is great. This is great. Oh no. This is content. How long should I let this go? Just getting worse and worse. This is fantastic. This is great. This is great. This is premium content at its finest. Just getting worse and worse. This is fantastic. This is great. This is great. This is premium content at its finest. Bro, why do I don't even need to make content when I can just let it make itself infinitely, forever, free. No effort. I'm putting no effort into this whatsoever. Nope, I am not. Zero effort. This is premium content at its finest. Bro, why do I don't even need to make content when I can just let it make itself infinitely, forever, free. No effort. I'm putting no effort into this whatsoever. Nope, I am not. Zero effort. This is premium content at its finest. Bro, I'm gonna stop this before it implodes upon itself. And I will be right back. Bro, I'm back. I hope you didn't miss me too much. Like, I don't think anybody's watching, but, you know, still. I hope my departure was not met with too much agony. So, in front of us today, we have a video entitled, I Bought a Fake Nintendo Wii. And I did not expect this. Let's watch it. Let's see what he did not expect.
Going on, guys? So here in this box is a Nintendo Wii that I bought from Wish.com.
Oh, it's a Wish.com
It's not
Wii.
just
That
any
would
Nintendo
explain
Wii.
it.
It's what I think is a fake Nintendo Wii. I'm like 99% sure it's a fake Nintendo Wii. I don't know for sure because I haven't opened it up yet. But
Well,
first of
open
all,
it up.
this
Let's
thing
find
came in a
out.
bag, not even a box, a bag. Came from China, and I'll show the picture on the screen right now of the listing. But basically, I bought it from Wish.com. And as you can see, it says Wii, bare metal, and package 1, 32G SD card, built-in 10 to 20 games. So
10 to 20.
There's a lot going on there. First of all, how do you say 10 to 20? I don't know why they can't just say the exact number of games.
Yeah,
They say
that's weird.
between 10 and 20, like it's going to be different.
How
on
do
every
they not
console.
know?
And then just look at this title right here. So 2020 new Wii Samato Sensory Vibration Game Console, Will Family with Sports Entertainment Wireless Video Game Console,
Will Family.
built-in 10 to 20 game masterpieces. So now there's a lot to unpack here, obviously, but my takeaway is that it's supposedly a Nintendo Wii. But from the wording, I think it's obviously fake, and built-in games means that it's definitely fake. And then just some of the reviews are funny as well. But yeah, I mean, I paid like $99 for this, plus shipping. So like,
well, you could
$110, which is
actually
pretty expensive
load games
considering
into
you
the
can buy
Wii via SD card. Right? I think they were locked, so you couldn't play them on anything else. But you could do it.
an actual Wii for the same amount, or probably even less, honestly. But let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's inside. So I'm actually really interested to see what's in here because I've never bought anything from Wish.com. I know a lot of people have done unboxings and stuff, but yeah, it's literally a bag.
Oh,
shipping label is
scribbles.
there, covered up for obvious reasons.
Oh.
And yeah, this thing shipped from China. I think it took about 2 weeks to get to me, which is honestly not terrible. It's not one of the nice bags where it has like a perforated edge. You gotta actually slice it open.
Sucks.
All right, so as I sliced it open, lots of debris came off.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see what's inside of here. I'm really interested because it's in a bag, not even a box. Like how sketchy can you be? It's literally just
Very
bubble wrap.
sketchy.
It looks like I got it bought from eBay. Like it looks like something I would ship out on eBay.
Yeah.
Just like a generic used console. So yeah, just generic bubble wrap here, wrapped up with some like orange or yellow tape, a little bit, and then here's something else. I don't know what that is. That kind of feels like the stand. Kind of feels like what's supposed to be the Wii stand. That's pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and we'll start with this. All right, so assuming it's a Wii stand, but of course we don't actually know until you open it up. Got some kind of like duct tape stuff on it, and here it is. It's wrapped up in some nice little, I don't even know what you call this, some nice wrapping. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
So definitely the stand. Pretty much
So
a Wii
sexy.
stand, except it's definitely a knockoff. You can tell it's cheaper plastic.
No.
And it doesn't have a little circular base, so it's not even a good base. Like if you knock this thing over, it's definitely falling over. So there's
my
part
gosh.
one. Got our base, and then here is, I guess, the console. So let's go ahead and see what's inside of this thing.
This is going to be interesting.
Flip it over some more. Oh,
What?
here we go. We got some actual packaging
in a
now.
box.
All right,
Oh,
so one
nice.
more layer of bubble wrap, and we have an actual box. Last layer of bubble wrap.
I'm surprised
finally.
Nintendo hasn't shut this down.
It's just, I don't know why they didn't just ship it in a box. I guess it's probably cheaper to ship overseas in a bag.
It's called a Woo?
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, here it is. So,
A Woo.
oh man, this is funny. So first of all, made in China. I guess this is saying recyclable for the box.
They called it a
It clearly
Woo.
says Wii, but it's like morphed into a U. The W definitely looks like the Wii font from Nintendo, but it at the same time it looks
Yeah,
off.
they morphed into a U so they wouldn't have to get freaking sued by Nintendo.
Obviously this is off because it's got like a U attachment. They call it a Wii custom console case. It's almost like they're saying Wii U. That's actually a little clever. Wii,
No,
and
not
then
really.
there's a U built in. So Wii custom console case. Replace your existing console case with a unique custom replacement case kit. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Hold on a second. All right, I'm hoping this box is wrong because from reading this, it sounds like it's just a replacement case for my Nintendo Wii. Dude, it said it had 10 to 20 built-in games, so somebody's lying.
Somebody's lied here.
All right. And dude, this looks legit. Like, it looks exactly like a Wii.
Maybe because it is a Wii.
Holy crap, this is like extremely similar. Dude, it's even got the ATI right here. It says Nintendo. The Nintendo font is clearly off.
Okay.
You got some stuff down here, clearly off as well. But RVL-001 is definitely the right part number. Even says 2006 Nintendo. The font color is definitely off. Definitely wrong. You got the same pads. You got your like same vent down here. Here in the back. Oh, definitely the same. You got your sensor bar. You got your 2 USB slots.
I wonder how they can get away with that. My goodness.
And power. Up top, you got. Dude, it even has GameCube controller slots. And 2 memory card slots. I don't even know if you can see that very well, but there's 4 GameCube. It's just like a Nintendo Eject, same slot. It apparently comes with a SD card that has some games built in. Apparently.
So others have said definitely a regular Wii that's been modded and put in a new case.
It looks exactly like the
Probably
Wii.
because the doors
obviously,
are
if you look
snapped
closely,
off
it's
the
definitely
original.
off. Like the fonts are off and stuff.
You can pick up a complete one.
Clearly, the power reset and eject button just look off a little bit. Like the
they
power
only
button
take a few
here
minutes to
is,
mod.
like smudged. Let me see if I can zoom in.
All right, so it's a mod.
Like if you look closely at that, the power button, like the symbol, is a little bit smudged.
So what happened here is the case is the mod, and there's just a real Wii inside. Okay, that makes sense. A day in the life of a Japanese shut-in. Okay, this could be interesting. Maybe we should actually play a game after this. Let's see.
This is Nito, a Japanese man living in Kobe. For the last 10 years, he has spent nearly 24/7 in his apartment. In Japan, he is known as a hikikomori, a social phenomenon where an individual seeks extreme isolation, and today, he's allowed us to take an unfiltered look into his daily life.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Japanese man.
Unlike most Japanese people who are rushing to work around 6:30 a.m., his morning is quite relaxing.
Oh, nice.
But you might be surprised to learn that Nito is not lazy. In fact, for the past 3 years, he has been developing a video game.
Oh, nice.
Nito starts his day off with breakfast. It consists of cheese toast, yogurt milk, and some fruit. This is the same breakfast he's had every day for the past 10 years.
Okay, I could not do that.
I'm eating my meal on my chair because while I'm eating meal, I can browse internet. Yeah.
You need some company.
That's it. It's too hard.
Is that it?
While
freaking orange slice and milk.
And eating.
What? What?
It's estimated that over 1 million people in Japan currently isolate themselves like Nito. And experts on this matter are projecting that this number will approach 10 million in the near future.
Yeah,
a whopping 10% of Japan's entire population. It's not easy to understand why someone would choose to live this way, but what better way to find out than ask Nito himself? Nito, take us back about 10 years. You graduated from the University of Tokyo. What was the job searching process like?
I like documentaries, so I applied to TV stations and productions. I have generally disliked Japanese working culture and relationships in the workplace. I had a sense of anxiety while I was searching for the job, so I didn't take it too seriously when I wasn't accepted by these companies.
Right. Okay.
Do you feel like once you've passed that initial job search period that you've lost the opportunity to get a good job in Japan?
Yeah, I think so. One of my uni senpai couldn't land a job he preferred, so he stayed in school another year and got accepted by a good company.
And when you decided you were done job hunting, what was your next step?
I believed that creative writing was my calling. I was thinking like, okay, I failed to land a good job, but instead I can experience a variety of work and can use it as my writing resource. I was going to quit my job when I can live on my writing anyway. I was arrogant and stupid. I was getting to realize that what I want to write was not what the marketplace wanted to read.
Understandable.
I tried to expand myself to fit in the market demand, but I was not that talented. I wrote up a novel that I simply expressed my taste there and ignored the market.
Yeah.
Then finally I accepted I couldn't live off my writings, at least at the moment. But I wanted to live on my creation no matter what. Doujin seemed to be a reasonable choice from my eyes.
Doujin. What?
Doujin means
Doujin?
independent distribution, and
Okay.
comes in many varieties with people creating games, animations, and manga. Due to the low volume of production, when these works become popular, they can also become quite valuable. In typical Japanese humility, Nito claims he is not good at drawing, but looking at his work, I think most people would feel differently.
Yeah. Okay, so he's a
After
shut-in. That's
breakfast,
good at art.
Nito sits at the computer, where he will spend most of his day. He starts off by reading the news,
Same.
picking up some tidbits from Reddit's game development forum, and checking emails. And when you decided to be a doujin, that's when you moved into your current apartment?
Yes, I started learning how to draw in my old room. I had no friends in my hometown and felt rushed to become financially independent as soon as possible. Feeling ashamed to go outside, so I became a hikomori. That was 10 years ago.
What kind of work were you creating as a doujin?
I'm a bit embarrassed to say this, but 80% of professional doujin creators are making porn. In Japan, porn creators are relatively accepted or simply overlooked.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing as well.
Is that due to high demand?
Yes, being in the otaku market, drawing cute girls is a must.
Yeah.
And being able to draw cute girls gives you more opportunities in the market. It's also a great way to train your drawing skill.
That makes sense. Did you have any...
Okay. I don't know what I skipped ahead towards, but I'm gonna skip away.
Facebook Marketplace is basically the garage sale of the internet. You got
Yeah.
single moms trying to sell their stuff for top dollar. Well, what happens when an investing mogul wants to buy? Come on, Frank. No, Frank. Pepe then began to deceive Frank into thinking that something was...
I'm gonna restart my stream.